So we'll just start with this. I love this fragrance a lot. It makes me reconsider my favorite from the house, and it makes me reconsider the one I'd keep. Today we're looking at Louis Vuitton's Limmensite, or Limmensite. I don't know how to say it correctly. Doesn't really matter. We're here to talk about how it smells. This one, it keeps me coming back, guys. It's a wearing that I never get tired of. It's gorgeous. It stems from a DNA that we know and love. I've already been over Vibrato. You know, it's that style DNA, the Tygar DNA. This one is right up there with Vibrato in terms of the best of the DNA. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. So currently it's available, 100 milliliter bottle, $350 retail. There are ways to find it cheaper. I'll have a link in the description below to a Facebook group where you can find these. Just do your homework, do a legit check, because these things are faked all the time. But yeah, the perfumer, Jacques Cavalier Belletrude, nothing new there. Scent profile, this is just a nice fresh citrus herbal fragrance. With that, we'll go ahead and get into the notes. The only notes that Louis Vuitton gives us are grapefruit, ginger, and vetiver. So we'll work off of those. Now, we're gonna just start with a really interesting little fact about this fragrance. This is the power of synthetics, by the way. So, you know, a lot of people kind of give synthetics a bad rap, but in all reality, synthetics are absolutely necessary in perfumery. They give interesting things, you know, it makes the fragrance interesting. A pure natural fragrance can be kind of boring, but pure synthetics also aren't a thing. This fragrance is about 90 to 95% synthetic. Crazy, right? I had no idea until I got to see the GC. For those that wonder when I say a GC, it's a GCMS. I can't remember the exact what it stands for, but basically it's a full breakdown of every material used. And there's about probably 40 or 50 materials in this, maybe more. I didn't actually count, but most of it's synthetic. And over 20% of this blend is two materials called Paradisone and Timber Silk. Now, we'll get to those in a second, but let's talk about how this smells. This thing opens up super zesty, super citrusy, and it's a nice juicy citrus from mandarin. So you get a nice juicy mandarin, and then you get that grapefruit. There is methyl pamplemousse at play here. That is a very grapefruit-esque molecule. Those are here. You can smell an instant amount of woodiness, a dry kind of powdery wood, not too spicy, just woody. That's the Timber Silk coming into play. Timber Silk is IFF's version of ISOE Super. It is stronger, it's more radiant, which explains why this thing is so strong. You also smell that really zesty ginger. There is actual ginger oil in this, which is great. The ginger smells so nice in this. It's not overly gingery. Like if you're maybe you have an aversion to ginger, it shouldn't set you off too much in this one. It's right behind it. And there's even these kind of herbal-esque things. There's these green notes that almost present themselves as like a rosemary. It's a beautiful blend with that citrus opening, that zestiness from the ginger, and then you get that green herbalness. Now, other things that are going on in here, there are very light florals at play, just very light kind of white florals. There are a little bit of aquatics at play here. There is cascalone in this, and it's woven in so nice that it doesn't seem aquatic. Like it doesn't scream aquatic fragrance, but you have this essence of water in it, and that's there. You know, the other things going on in this, I mean, you're gonna find various other spices, lots of other kind of chemical kinds of things, very clean musks, lots of exalting effects in this fragrance. And, you know, that's kind of why this fragrance is so popular, is it's strong and it's known well by others, in that when you wear this, others know that you're wearing a fragrance because it's fairly loud. You know, for being a fragrance that is like 90% synthetic, it does smell very natural. It's stunning. Now, they also say there's vetiver in here. The vetiver is actually super subtle. There is a bit of vetiver obviously at play, but it's so subtle that really what you're paying attention to the entire time is going to be the citrus, the ginger, and that tart grapefruit with a little bit of those herbal notes. The vetiver just kind of sneaks in there, giving you a little bit of earthiness. There's some patchouli at play here as well, but it's subtle. We're talking about the strength of this fragrance. I mentioned another chemical called paradisone. That chemical is what makes this so strong. It's the same chemical that's used in imagination. It's used in Acqua di Gio Essenza. It's a very loud fragrance. Paradisone is the heart of hedione. So hedione already is this kind of exalting kind of molecule. It's got these airy, kind of jasmine-like smells to it, but it's very transparent in smell that you can't hardly pick up on it. But what it's doing is creating aura. Now, paradisone, like I said, is the heart of hedione. It's, from what they're gathering, is like roughly 1,000 times stronger than hedione. That's why these fragrances fill rooms so easily. It's also why you can lose it fairly fast. You don't realize how strong it is, but others do. So that was a really quick breakdown of the fragrance. It is a simple fragrance, but it's incredibly effective at what it does. So let's go ahead and get into the questions. So in terms of originality, kind of. It's a DNA that we know, that many of us love. It's Louis Vuitton's take on it. I love this take on it because, yes, it's still very mass appealing. It's designer-ified, but there's so much space in the nose. There's so much breadth and clarity here and there. It's so natural smelling that it's become one of my favorite versions. And plus this one goes a bit more herbal than the other ones. Now, in terms of the audience, this is a masculine fragrance. Another thing they use in here is dihydromercenol, which is a very masculine kind of note. I mean, a woman could wear this for sure, but I think it leans very masculine. The age groups, it's perfect for any age. Exactly that. The seasons is when to wear this. To me, it shines the most in the spring and summer. It's just got the vibe, but you can wear it all year round. I've worn this in the winter, I've worn it in the fall. It's got that year-round versatility that you would want from a high-end designer style fragrance. It's so versatile. In terms of the occasions when to wear this is a literally anything. But for me, it really shines as a signature, shines in the office, it shines as a gym scent. Those are the best things. You can wear it out on a date for sure. You can wear it to an elegant occasion. I've worn this to a wedding before. It fit the bill perfectly. But I think that this rides the line of a nice professional daily wear fragrance. Those are where I would go. And it's kind of sporty as well. Now, in terms of the performance, let's go ahead and talk about that. The longevity for me is very good. Now, I do have a pretty big variance on certain days. Some days I'll lose it like 6 to 7 hours. Some days I'll get like 10 hours wear out of it. So depending on your skin type, you're gonna get anywhere from 6 probably to 10 hours longevity. The projection is strong. This is a room filler. And it lasts that way for probably 3 to 4 hours of wear. Now, when I say it's a room filler, it's not offensive and it's not intrusive. So it's definitely one that makes itself known, but it's not so dense that it's off-putting. It's one of the most pleasant experiences. I remember I walked into my old coffee shop and everyone in the room could smell me, but it wasn't so dense that people were off-put by it. It just kind of had the effect of an air freshener. Much higher quality smelling than an air freshener, but it has that effect where it's just present, but spacious. Perfect. Imagination does the same thing. Lovers does the same thing. The compliment factor on this thing, guys, I don't care about compliments too much. It's always nice to receive one, but this is one that is very big on compliment factor. That brings me to sprays. This one, I recommend 5 to 7, 5 to 9, 5 to 9. I like to kind of go a little over on this one. And I know 9 is not over by any means, but for me, it's a bit heavier than what I would typically go. I think 7 is my sweet spot. It's enough to get noticed and people appreciate it, and it's enough for me to smell it throughout the day. That's a great amount of sprays. Brings me to that final rating. I'm gonna give this one an 8.7. One of the best in this DNA, one of the best from the house. You know, Louis Vuitton is not my favorite house in the world, but I will admit that I like to smell good. You know, Louis Vuitton does that really well. They produce mass appealing fragrances with a bit of elevation that just always smell good, you know. It's a great fragrance. I know many people love it. It's their favorite from the house. Let me know in the comments if you love Limmensite as much as I do, if it's your favorite, or if it's not, what is your favorite from the house of Louis Vuitton? If you enjoyed the video, would you consider hitting that like button and join our community by hitting that red subscribe button? And folks, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.